Well, I am at Fan Expo with our Minister of Defense, Minister Harjit Sajjan. Thanks for being here, sir.
Hey, this is a great treat to be here.
Now, Minister, everybody knows you as the badass, but you're also a bit of a geek, right? You're a comic book nerd.
I'm a huge fan of the comic books.
Who's your favorite hero?
Well, it was Spider-Man at first.
Yeah.
And now it's Wolverine.
Wolverine, because he's short, he's dangerous, and he's furry. I wonder why you like him.
His cool beard.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Canadian, he was part of Alpha Flight.
We have a long history of Canadian superheroes, including the latest one, Justin Trudeau, now on 2 different comic books, but Justin was not the first person to end up in the comics, right?
Well, I was on the Dick Tracy.
He was in a Dick Tracy
It
cartoon.
was pretty cool.
And of course, Justin is a bit of a superhero because he does have one of the Incredible Hulk's powers, the inability to keep his shirt on. So you're a Deadpool fan?
I'm a Deadpool fan because Ryan Reynolds also from, he's Vancouver, right?
In this, he's a ninja, right?
Well, yeah, something like that, I think. Right?
And you're a ninja, aren't you?
Yeah, I actually have a black belt in ninjutsu.
Really?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Now, all Canadians, I think, would like to know. Hey-ya! Okay, good. All right, Minister, so we're between a stormtrooper and a bounty hunter and a Jedi here. This is a dangerous situation, which brings us to peacekeeping, which is the big buzzword these days when it comes to the military, which Canadians are very good at, because we could say, hey, bud, chill out, eh? Go for a brew, let's have some peace here, eh? So where are we with peacekeeping these days?
Well, you know how it is. Everywhere I go, regardless of where I am, whether it's actually in Africa or here in Toronto, I always have to just make the peace, right? And I think we're doing a pretty good job. No one actually gotten hurt right now, right? And it's working out okay, but if things get out of hand, I'll just have to kick their ass.
On behalf of the Minister of Defense of Canada, would you sign his comic book?
Gee, that's a lot to ask.
Thanks.
Whatever you do, though, don't sign on his face, because he's very pretty.
Friend.
That was a lot of fun.
That was, yeah. You know what? It's great to be here with all, we're talking about superheroes, but our true superheroes are our Canadian men and women in the Canadian Armed Forces who serve us every single day in climates and danger zones all over the world.
That is true. That is very true. But they don't really have superpowers. I mean, they can't, they can't fly.
Are you sure about that?
When I said you couldn't fly, I didn't mean you don't have to prove anything here.
No, hey, listen, I just want to show you this. I skydive and fly only to have some fun. But these are the folks here in the Canadian Armed Forces. They're the ones who fly and actually save people. They're the real superheroes.
That was amazing. I was saying I've had worse Air Canada flights. That was great. And look at me, completely dry.
That's good. Yeah.
We're somewhat heroic ourselves now, so we could be like a Batman or Robin, sort of like badass and coward, I think. You were actually in a comic.
Yeah.
I mean, so I went in and I got in touch with the man who draws that, Joe
no
Staton,
way.
and I got you the original art.
No way.
There you are, right there in California, and I got you a Dick Tracy Detective Club badge from the 30s. So you're officially a Dick Tracy detective.
Oh, that's awesome.
And there's the
so cool.
So that's the original art from that. So thank you for doing this.
Oh no, hey, no, thanks for coming out.
All right.
And showcasing what all these wonderful troops, what they do on a daily basis.
Here's to our real heroes. Thank you, guys.
Right.
Okay, are you calm? All right.
I'm a spaceman!
All right. Sorry, excuse me, miss. I just got
Such a badass. Such a badass. Thank you, Minister Sajjan, and the other man as well.